Yes, so I think barely a week now, I made a video on Fina's sister's leg being amputated as a result of being crushed by one of Dangote's truck. It didn't end here. We went through that one. We had Dangote's manager, send a letter of which Fina herself condemned, and then she said, in the letter it was written that she was wished a happy recovery, and Fina was really disgusted by that. Likewise, me here. How do you wish someone whose leg has been amputated a quick recovery? How do you recover from such? And so it happened that that's not actually the first incident. A whole lot of incidences have been happening before then. Just that Fina's case became an exception because at least she had a platform to air out her discontent and her grievance. Now we have seen I think was it yesterday I think Apostle Suleiman he made a comment, was it on Twitter, on Instagram, where he said, let me look for it. Yes, right here. Apostle Johnson Suleiman said, Aliko Dangote, you are not the only rich man on earth. Your recklessness in managing your business has caused harm to families and made many parents childless. Your truck just killed 3 persons few minutes ago in Auchi, and you give trucks to little boys who are high on drugs and untrained. This won't go unchallenged. And so that was yesterday, right? Barely 8 hours ago. And it didn't end there. We've noticed that this has become a very regular occurrence, and in most cases they go unchallenged, and nobody, the victims at the end of the day, suffer these things alone without any penalty. And so Verydarkman took this one today, and right now they are causing a blockade on the road around the Auchi school center, and it's not like they blocked the whole road. This time they say that we would not allow Dangote's trucks to move, so maybe perhaps if they pause his business, he would become very accountable for all of the harms that he has caused. So I'll take you through the video so you see it for yourself.
Okay, so it's simple. We are here, a lot of students of Auchi Polytechnic. Take it all around. Take it around. Oh. Now, it's pretty much simple. Every other truck will pass, but Dangote truck will not pass. It's simple. They have to clear all the people in the hospital and all the families that Dangote unlicensed truck drivers are put in the hospital. They will settle them, even though money cannot really bring back people to life. But these Dangote killings in Auchi have to stop. Yes, and it stopped today. Yes, sir. No more Dangote until Dangote is ready to regulate his driver, employ drivers with license, and take care of all the families that his drivers are feed their vision. We are not blocking the road, we are only blocking Dangote trailers, and that's it. Apart from that, we are done. Now, you guys should get the fuck out of my face.
So that's it from him, and I think it's a very good move. We have people who move and just do things without being penalized in this society simply because they seem to be above the law. They seem to be, it's what I say, they seem to be, but no one is above the law. And sometimes, you see, it is very important that we, the masses, do the needful and try to challenge these figures. And so Verydarkman is doing something that is very commendable, and we hope that at least he's held accountable for all of the victims that have suffered in the hands of his most especially unlicensed drivers. So many unlicensed drivers, young boys, and like Apostle John Suleiman said, many of them high on drugs. These guys most times are overworked, and so they work more hours just to meet up, maybe yes, to make more money and all of that. And so as a result, they carry these heavy machines on the road, these heavy vehicles, and at the end of the day, out of the repercussion or the effect of these drugs on them, they crush lots of people, and they most times run. It's not like they stay and try to see how they could at least see what they can do to these victims. So they run, they flee the places of incidents at the end of the day, which is not good. And it's not one, not two, not three. I think it is Fina's sister's incidents that has become more alarming enough for us to actually bring it out to light and say enough is enough. And I hope that he responds to this and does the needful. And that's it from me on this one. Verydarkman challenges Dangote to bring himself to accountability and see what he has to do to most of the victims of which have been either killed or injured by his trucks. So yeah, I'm out.